Hey everybody. I'm sorry I haven't had an update in a long time. I've been busy. Yeah. Just finished my first round of tests last week. Got my grades back. Got 4 A's and a B. Or 3 A's and a B, so that was pretty cool. Technically, I'm only taking 4 classes. Yeah, well, actually, technically, I'm taking 6. Practically, I'm taking 4, because one of them is an accelerated course, so it's uh, 2 semesters squished into 1 semester. So the volume of work is fucking ridiculous in that class. I've got a major project to do every single week. Right now, what's due is the personal portfolio. We essentially have to make a portfolio of who we are and everything we've ever done. It's harder than you think, at least to do right. It's a big deal for me doing things right. I wanted to sing this blog because my friend asked me to. Actually, my best friend asked me to. That didn't work out so great. I tried it twice, and apparently I can only improv sing in the car. At the very least, I can't do it when I first wake up in the morning. Because I sucked. I mean, I could get a couple verses, but not a whole blog. And I refuse to write it out ahead of time. The whole point of doing these things was, to do it like all the other assholes on the internet do it. Completely impromptu. No script. This is not a scripted event. This is not The Guild. And this is not Dr. Horrible. Although, if you wanted to equate this with The Guild or Dr. Horrible, you're more than welcome to. Unfortunately, they have scripts and writers. I don't. Nor do I really have the time to write all this shit out ahead of time. I've got a couple of things in the way, though, down the pipeline. Currently working on 4 sketches, 4 short comedic scenes that I will be shooting, hopefully, very soon. Hang on a second. There. It's a little less garish. Hopefully I'll be shooting those soon. The writing portion should be done quickly within the next month, and hopefully within the next 2 months they'll be up on the internet. I also have another complaint video and another informative video on the way. Hope you guys liked the last couple. Let's see. Oh, I went to the Ren Fair recently. Renaissance Festival. That is never not awesome. Oh, check out this cool thing I got. See that? Pretty nifty. That's it's a earpiece thing that apparently I can't put in myself. But oh, is that it? Is that? There we go. Yeah. So it's kind of like wearing an earring without actually having it to go through your ear. So it's nifty. It looks like we got a little dragon like climbing around the side of your ears. I think it's pretty cool. We were dragoned out at the Ren Fair. It was great. Michelle and Sarah both got shoulder dragons. Not the fuzzy cord head twisty kind. These were simpler, but they were cool because they had little metal wires inside and you could wrap them around stuff and they'd stay put. So they both had dragons trying to get into their cleavage. And there's nothing wrong with that. I bought myself a dragon medallion and the dragon earpiece. And then I think Lowen kicked our asses at Mug Slide. Did Sarah win that? All I know is the two of them got to the final round. Oh no, Sarah. Yeah, Sarah totally kicked our asses at Mug Slide with a G. I didn't get to sword fight anybody this year, which was a shame. I did get to harm my good friend Matt. That was actually sad because it wasn't supposed to. It was with the foam swords too. So, I mean, they're pseudo, safe. Okay, so the thing was, I hit him really hard in the sternum, but his costume had a little brass button, like right on his solar plexus. So I hit that, and then on the other side of the brass button is a teeny tiny little piece of metal about that big that it actually weaves into. And that hurt like a bitch because the force of the swing was all transferred to that tiny point. So I'm really sorry, my friend Matt. Luckily, though, Matt got to beat me across the back and shoulders with a 6-foot warhammer. So I let him get some vengeance on me. We saw multiple shows. I know we saw. Well, you see the Dead Bob show. He really, really needs some new material. We saw Hey Daddy Daddy and a couple other shows. I don't actually remember what they were, but I do remember seeing them. The important thing is that Michelle got herself a really, really awesome corset. Yeah, she's breaking it in right now because she's got awesome boobies. So they're like, get out of my way, we're awesome boobies. You can't contain me. And then I also got her a kick-ass pirate hat that hopefully we'll be able to share because it's a really kick-ass pirate hat. See what else have I been doing? The squirt gun fight. FTC squirt gun fight was awesome. We had a frickin' blast. Literally. Also, figuratively, it was a lot of fun. We got really wet. The whole squirt gun fight and the cold thing worked out great. It really did. It was very much more motivational. Burned a lot of calories. And then we walked around Encanto Park. It was kind of cool because Melanie and Sarah had never really been to Encanto Park, so they didn't know that it was magical, which it is. It's really quite magical. There's a little kids area with rides, and there's a train, and sometimes they have animal rides, and they do events, and we had churros because they have fair food. Yeah, it was great. It was pretty awesome. Oh, and Matt and I played Street Fighter on a billion-year-old Street Fighter machine that didn't work. It was just great all around. Church has been awesome lately. Family dinner last weekend was really fun. Michelle's cousin Doug is apparently like the state champion of breaking people. He's a high school senior. And I'm pretty sure he can bench press a bus. He does football and he does wrestling, and he actually got a football scholarship for college. Yes, he did. And the best part is, Doug is actually a really awesome guy. He's not a asshole football jock. He's not full of himself, and he's not sure that the only thing anyone should ever care about is football. He's actually really intelligent, and he can communicate, and he's a cool guy. It's pretty great. I know other shit happened, but I have a terrible fucking memory. Light rail. I'm very happy with the light rail thus far. It's been working out great. The buses that get me to the light rail, not so great. So frequently I end up driving to Central and Thomas and paying $2.75 to park there and then taking the light rail, as opposed to driving to campus and paying $5 and not taking the light rail. It's still better if I'm running behind like I am today. It's still better to do that than to walk down to the bus and then wait for the bus, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. I can't remember what else I was going to talk about. I know I had other shit to talk about. If I remember what it is, I'll post it up, and hopefully I'll actually successfully do a singing blog sometime soon. I'll talk to you later.